Hello, welcome back to Let's Play some Medieval Dynasty. It's been a while. There's been a few patches. We're on 1504. Um, and I've been doing a lot of stuff. I just haven't filmed it. Oh, they added, that's lovely. They added some loading screen tips. Wash your hands before eating, both in-game and in real life. Okay. Sure. So, there's a lot to talk about. You thought our city was done, but I was not done. That town was done, but we've changed it up. Um, the Wagoner is a great way to quickly cover great distances in the valley. The services are not cheap. We'll talk about that. Alright, so I believe we've changed our horse in the last little while too. So you'll remember our... oh! Collision dismounts you too. Okay. That's, I have not played on this new patch. It's been out for a while, but I haven't played on it. So, you'll remember that this is our town of Nimika. And it seems like it's a bit laggier than I remember, but maybe that's just because we just loaded the game. Yep, so this is our beautiful town. There's the fish. There's the random farms that we have all over the place. What frame rate am I getting? I'm getting 38 FPS. That is not good. Let me pause this and see if I can fix this. Okay, so I tried tweaking it a little bit without destroying it too much. I just made the shadows be more low quality. Whatever. We'll roll with that. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're silly. Alright, so yeah, this is our lovely little town with all the lovely little things that we've created here. These awkward houses, awkward stone places, and yeah, I'm really proud of this for my first town. I thought I was very space efficient, and it does feel like a thriving community here. However, it is time to show you what I have been working on. So let me go ahead and grab that. Grab that horse, and I will show you the new town. Because what I have done is I have... oh, they've increased it to 140 now. So that means they added 5 to the building limit. So instead of 130, I have 140 now, and instead of 65, you have 70 normally. But obviously in the settings, I am at... is it a gameplay? Oh, customize game. I'm at 200% building limit. So... Whoa. So what I've done is I tried to find what is the flattest area in this game and not flat on an incline like here. What is the flattest flat that I can get that I can build? And I tried to build a town that is more precise and not so random as this one. So this one that we did, we tried to do everything kind of in a line, but everything then had to get adjusted and is on a different tilt. We're gonna go to this town. In this town, I've mapped out perfect roads and using the only thing in the game that is perfectly gridded out is the fields. The fields are perfectly square on a grid. Yeah, so if you go farming, you go field, like that is always gonna go in a straight line. So based on those straight lines, I build buildings. I actually use the farms as like guides. So let me show you this new town that I've built. And I tried to make it look glamorous. We've got trees on either side and houses on either side. Everyone's got their own couple of trees, couple of farms, backyard, front yard. This is a sharp corner. You gotta really practice it. And yeah, just flashing through here, this is my city. And I'm gonna do some farms here, but we haven't gotten the farmers working there yet. So let's just go back to the beginning and take a look. It's taken me years of in-game work to make this city what it is, and I don't know if the game audio is maybe a bit too loud. Let me go and put it 6 decibels down. All right. Because here we just have some whatever storage, food storage, and the resource storage. I'm gonna transition all the buildings from that town to this town, so that's why I have a builder's hut here, but it's empty. I've built, you know, the sewing hut and the smithy here, and I'm gonna transition everything over. Let me start with the houses before I go to the other stuff. So each house has a bit of personality depending on what I was able to achieve in it. This house, I was able to keep the berries here in the front yard, so I added a wicker basket and put some berries in, and it's got a table with a bunch of goodies on it. Some fish, some meat, some flatbread, a wooden cup, berries. Like, it looks like someone's living here, you know, and every house is decorated with every flower that is available currently in the game. People have wash tubs so they can wash. They should have, this one apparently doesn't, oh yeah it does, right here. Some firewood. The inside is fully decorated. Why are the lights on? Is it 6 p.m. already? Oh my. So inside is not fully decorated. The walls are not decorated, but I didn't get to that yet. And there's the workers. So this guy has berries in his yard. If we look over on this other guy, this guy has got a couple of berry bushes, but not that many. So in his free time, he likes to do some carpentry work, make some planks, logs, try to make a wheel there. We'll explain what the heck that is in just a second. I love the houses where I managed to keep trees in. I love that aspect. If they don't like it, they can chop it down themselves. This house is for a leather worker, for a hunter basically, leather working in fur crafting. This lady. Enjoy your meal, madam. And she's got her own firewood here. This one's trying to do some stuff with the wood. Aren't you, Stanibor? This one has a deer skull, so this one's the hunter. I tried to customize each house. I like went overboard in my free time. Every time I had 5 or 10 minutes, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna go in here and plop a couple of things. This guy's gonna be the hunter guy. He makes all the tools. And he's also I'm gonna put the woodsheds in here. So I thought the woodshed would be pretty cool to be actually in his yard, because it doesn't seem to be too big or obnoxious. Although he doesn't really like it. This one makes a bunch of tools and weapons. This one doesn't really do much. This one's the gatherer, collecting a bunch of stone and sticks. This is another woodshed here in the corner. And yeah, everyone in their front yard. The idea is you sit down and the view you have is just like you have privacy as much as I could offer. If you have a tree for shade, that's awesome. If not, you have trees to the left, trees to the right, you have fruit trees in front of you. I would love to live in this city if this were the time, sort of the time era. So that's the front yard. Let's go to the backyard and look. In the backyard, every single house has their own little farm growing, you know, beetroots and wheat and onions and carrots and cabbage. They've got their tools. Oh, this person's been sloppy with their fertilizer. Interesting. And they're collecting, you know, all these yummy things. They can sit down here too and enjoy the view, which is of their farmland and then of the forest. Everyone's got a nice little mini fence, and it's just, oh, this person's been sloppy. Unless I have something different here. But yeah, basically that is what everyone's house kind of looks like. And then what I ended up adding over here, which I'm not sure if they're going to use, because the majority of people are still here in this town. They're still living in this house because that's where their workplace is. So I need to transition everyone to these houses, to these workplaces and these houses, and I'll do that in this episode. And my hope is I created a nice little social area here for public, not, well, it's not public, but it's like an outdoor bathing. So this is where the well will be that gathers the water for drinking, but also for washing. So each one of these is going to have a nice little campfire, but also a nice little lamp post, and you can just sit down, have some privacy, warm up the water, and dive in and just unwind at the end of a long, hard work day, and you know, just have a nice little private bath outdoors if you want. So I added like, I don't know, 5 of these on each side. Nobody's really using them, but I thought it looked cool. I got creative with it. So what do we have over here? Over here we've got 2 taverns, because I want to produce more stuff, so I need a second tavern. And we have a stall for each thing. One for weapons, one for clothing, one for produce, one for herbs. This one is the resource one, but this one hasn't moved over because it's still active right here. So we'll move that one over. 2 apiaries to make some honey, so that we can make some mead in the taverns. And I started to put some tables here. I didn't finish populating this area, but I want to put tables, or maybe I'll put a bunch of fire pits here too. And obviously we have the 2 kitchens because we need the 2 kitchens. But this is such a cool social hangout place. I love this area. These trees, I think there's been already, I don't know, I think it's already been, I don't know how many in-game years, like 7. These trees are supposed to grow a bit higher. So I'm waiting to see how high these trees grow on full maturity, and then I want to put lampstands across the street. But I want to, because maybe in front of the gate I'll put it, but I want to see where the branches are going to be and what the obstruction is going to look like. So yeah, that is what I've been up to. Hey, Stanibor. So let's go and sleep, and let me show you the next cool thing. I'm going to show you another cool thing. So this was the flattest area that I found. Here is the highest point. Hunting incident, nothing much I can do. 200 coin, and Dalagor works less efficient. Okay. My house is not in this town. My house is on the top of a mountain that has the most awesome view. So I'm not saying this is the highest peak you can build a house, but this is the highest peak that you can build a house and get this view. Oh, and my wife and kid left because I neglected them, apparently. I don't know. I didn't think the game would have that mechanic, but apparently she wanted gifts every season, and I just didn't have time for that, you know? Like, I had a huge city to build. But look at this. Look at this. I tried to build on top of that one. I could not. Just look at this view. Look at this view. You see the river. You see the lake. Here's my table. Look at this beautiful thing right here. This was for the spouse, I guess. Maybe that's why she didn't like it. Oh, I just noticed that that table's actually floating. It wasn't before. The update kind of changed stuff, I think. Yeah, because also this chair wasn't like this. It was facing the other way, towards the table. What the heck? My stuff got moved around. Okay, update. But anyway, you get the gist. You just sit down, have some meat, have some bread, some wine, and just look down at the lake. And our other cities, basically like beyond that lake right there, beyond that hill and lake, but before the river, that's where our city is. But we can't really see it from here. It's probably a view distance issue. But yeah, every season I wake up and this is the view that I wake up to. Where's the horse? What? Where'd he go? Come on, don't be lazy. Come here. And, yeah. Let's just ride on home. Oh, they added dismounting. That is so lovely. Am I dead? I shouldn't be dead. I put unlimited HP, right? So. Can you just come here? Thank you. Okay. No more dismounting. It's kind of annoying. I got used to it not dismounting me. Now it is dismounting me. That's too bad because the newer updates gave us a bunch of air quests to do and interactions with the kid and made it a lot more fun. But again, I neglected and I didn't spend any time in it because yeah, I had a lot of building projects on my mind. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and go to our town, which is right here. And just look at how beautiful and flat this is. Just look at it. It is so beautiful and flat. Now, I did put my game settings, if it kept it, to 1 day per season so that seasons pass by faster so that those trees would grow. They did not grow. So I decided to make this video because I was done building everything. And I would like to continue the story. There's 4 years left on Unighost's story before it expires, so I would like to finish that. Oh, and because it is a new season, let's put the builder, that hut that has a builder, to fix stuff. Thank you. Are we missing any workers anywhere? Here it's just a duplicate. Market stall is a duplicate, so we don't need to worry about that one. One of the kitchens doesn't have anybody. That's because we... Oh, I see. That's because we rebuilt it and we repositioned it. So let's go over and disband the kitchen and move everybody over here. Same with the sewing hut, the smithy, the tavern, the workshops. And then we'll worry about everything else. And that's going to increase our building limit, and that's going to be amazing. Yeah, this was the nicest. Like, there's more room to build here. I'm probably going to need... because I think I built an equal amount of houses to what I had over there. But if you look at our population, how many kids do we have? Oh, wow. So our oldest kid is 12. So we have like 24 kids. Which means we're going to need, you know, a dozen houses on top of what we already have. And it looks like that won't be an issue. So there's definitely going to be more content coming out on this game. If you like the initial series, we're unfortunately going to disband this city. Because it just wouldn't be, it would be, like, looking at the farm placements and the little farms and chunks here, like, I'm not happy with it. I like the housing arrangement perimeter, but nothing else, and I hate the livestock. Just like I want to give them a nice big field to roam in and not be clumped up in between fields and pooping in the fields. So, I mean, look at the poor cow. It can't even get out. Alright, so let's go disband stuff. Or maybe, should I do that during the day? No, they have enough food and everything. They don't need anything, right? They have a ton of wood. They have a ton of water. Oh my goodness. And they have 10 times the amount of food that they need. So that's fine. Because of all the buildings we have, we're collecting a ton of taxes. Well, we're not collecting. We're indebting ourselves. Is that a word? I don't know. Alright, so let's start disbanding stuff here. Let's disband... Or should I do it at night to not confuse these guys? I don't even know, man. What happens if I just disband this right here? Yeah, he just walks off. I hope I don't get everybody pissed by doing this. Alright, there we go. So that's been disbanded. This is a workshop. Disbanded. I have to do this for every single wall. Okay. Oh, because he thinks I might be trying to renovate it. Okay, lady, you need to move.
How are you?
Did you move a little? Alright, so she's stuck there. That's fine. Let's get rid of the woodshed. So we have plenty of resources. No. Before destroying the building, empty the container. Okay. Okay, so that's gone. Let's get rid of the herbalist. Just like that, we disband everything. Right. Empty everything. Dang, you guys were in full season, huh? I'm sorry. Alright, Smithy, you guys can go. And the back wall. You have stuff in your chest. Oh my, you do. Yeah, you guys have been busy producing stuff here. Okay, now that's gone. Sewing hut. Well, you don't like it? You don't like it? Sue me. Oh, and that guy's stuck. Okay, so what I need to do is to make them stop their action and then make them leave first, and then I'll do the other thing. There you go. Okay. Lady finally left here. Oh, no. The problem wasn't the lady, it was the container. Okay, workshop's gone. Let's get rid of the excavation shed now. I have a few of these excavation sheds to get rid of. Everyone must be so confused.
Hello there.
Yeah, could you move? Alright, sweet. The kitchen has the most random walls. Okay, good. Kitchen's gone. So is that everything? I believe for the most part that is everything. I'm keeping the resource buildings for now. We can get rid of the market stall guy, yeah. There you go, bub. You're gone. We'll keep the barn for the farms and stuff. Let's get rid of the last excavation sheds and wood sheds. And then I think that's enough for one day. Okay. Second woodshed right here. Thank you, thank you. I do not want to hit you, horse. Please do not jump in front of my hammer. I will be angry if you do. Okay, so that's gone, and now this is the builder side. Yeah, this guy can go. Okay, so that guy's gone, and everything else. Yeah, everything else we're gonna keep for now. Alright, sweet. So, where is my horse? My horse is all the way. Oh yeah, and I need to disband the fishery. I forgot. The hunting cabin, I haven't picked where I'm gonna relocate it, actually. So this was a cute little fishing on the river. But I have a new spot. Ooh, that was a nice effect. Man, I haven't played this in months. It feels so good to be back. Okay, drying rack. Trying to hit the insulation. For destroying, empty it. Okay. That's not emptying it. Okay, so that's been done. Let's grab our horse and go back. And hope that chaos does not... Oh. Are you okay, horse? What just happened here? Why is there blood underneath you? What did you just do? Did you trample a kid? Oh no, did they make kids... They make kids be, you know, vulnerable? Sheesh. I hope my horse didn't do that. I mean... I don't know if they... If you do that, you have to make villagers be able to fight back. Otherwise, that's just cruel. Alright, let's ride on back. So that's the building hut, and that's all the trades put back up there. And then there's this one more area. All the houses should be perfectly like same amount of front yard, backyard, except for this corner one, because the road you can't build on it. So, but it's got a wider front yard. Okay, compared to everybody else, this guy has a double gate on the side here. So he's got a bit less of a field, but he's got a double gate. So and a bit wider housing. So that's another barn and a couple of more storage places. I'm going to put the excavation sheds there. And this is the new spot for the fishing hut. In this nice, hidden in the reeds here, a nice little vantage point for, you know, picking your fishing spots or your hunting spots. Alright, so let's start. I guess what we have to do is, the complicated procedure here is we have to assign everybody. Okay, so people are not working, but they're not pissed at me either, so that's great. We have to assign people back to their profession and then put them in the house, relocate them in the house closest to their workplace, especially farmers. That's most important. So let's go ahead and do that. Now that we've deleted all of those buildings, let's make sure the builder's hut goes and builds. So let's just get Dobrava to be that. And you can now put an apprentice, which apparently a 12-year-old's not old enough to be an apprentice. What is old enough to be an apprentice, does it say? Knowledge, affection, apprenticeship, teenager. So 13 and up, I'm guessing. Teen. 12 is not teen. 13, 14. Okay. So we almost have an apprentice. So affection, something new? Well, apparently it thinks everything is new, but... Alright, so we have added a builder. And this is the building hut. And we should pay attention to who they're living with and make that person be something close by. I mean, this town's going to be, everything's going to be pretty close by, so I'm not too worried. All the stalls are already done except for this last one. This last market stall. Oh, I should have looked at what I was selling there. I don't remember. Oof. Okay, the good type. You are going to sell resources. What resources? I don't know. I think firewood is what we were selling, right? So there's no worker. We need to put a worker here. All right. Walbert. There you go, Walbert. Sell a bunch of firewood, will ya? Like 269 a day is fine. Sell a bunch of, I don't know. What can you sell? Like fur? We don't really need fur. We have a bunch of it. Sell a bunch of leather. Don't really need that either. You can sell a bunch of stone. Oh, no, that's selling too much. Okay, never mind. Don't sell stone. What are we selling? Oh, wool, yeah. Wool and maybe planks. Yeah, 5% planks, 5% logs. And then what else? Oh, seeds. Yeah, we have a ton of flax seeds, actually. Never mind. Can you sell some flax seeds? Thank you. Awesome. All right, and we go back and cool. So that stall has been assigned as well. Right, if I go back to it now, I can see it. And actually, I should change the seasons back to normal. But what am I in right now? I am in autumn. Okay, I want to skip past autumn and winter, and I'll make spring and summer be lengthy again. So right now the streets look pretty empty because everyone's living in the houses over in the other area. But you know, the vendors are here, and yeah, this one's just waiting for the owner to come back. So let's go and assign more production. So our two kitchens are the only ones left here. Let's assign Roberta and Vilkomir. And you guys are doing... Oh, I can't remember. So this is a kitchen. Oh, I can't remember what the kitchen was doing. Okay, we'll figure it out later. Let's just continue assigning people. And then we'll worry about everything else. Alright. And you. Cool, so you guys have been assigned. Okay, so the kitchens are working. Sewing hut, I think we only needed one. We didn't really do much here, so... and I believe what... oh no, I have to redo everything. I gotta remember who's supposed to do what. Alright, so let's put people in the smithy. Smithy, I know the tools. I can't remember the spread amongst the tools, so we don't have iron bars. Yeah, just do sickles. Do shovels. Does anybody use shovels? Yeah, I think some people might use shovels. Do knives. Scissors, hoes, axes, hammers, and pickaxes. Cool. I guess we'll do another extra percentage for 3 on all of these. And then we'll just see what we're lacking. So I'm gonna assume that the thing that breaks the most often is the knives. So let's just put knives to 15, and we'll put whatever hammers to 13. Alright, so have fun producing that, smithy people. One tavern is producing mead from buckets of water, mead bottle, and honeycombs. So the other one... Oh, we didn't delete the other one. Okay, so never mind, we're not touching it. And this workshop has been working on wine bottles. And this other one, we need to assign. What are you going to be working on? Wine bottles. The other one's working on med bottles, I think. Yeah, on mead bottles. I'm pretty sure that's what the two things were. Right? One's doing wine, the other one's doing mead. Okay. Cool, so that's been moved. So for extraction now, excavation shed. Let's start putting people to work. And what are you guys grabbing? Well, we have 3 excavation sheds, so let's do one that's focused like 50% on stone and 50% on limestone. And then we had one for clay and one for straw, I'm pretty sure. So let's make this one be the clay one. Okay. And then for this one, it is not an easy task moving about a whole city. This one can gather straw. That is a lot of daily straw. Lovely. Right, so that is you. For the herbalist hut, that should be easy enough. Oh, we don't really have a skilled herbalist, or if we did, we employed them already. Alright, so for the herbalist, I want you to get me... You're not really getting anything. Are you? Because I already decorated with all these plants. So I don't know. Yeah, let's just get you... We'll see what we'll make you do. The miners are fine. The well is important. And we need to get a well person. And you are doing only buckets of water. We're not using water skins. And you are really efficient at your job, so good for you. Alright, let's put woodsheds now. Looks like we're running out of people at a certain skill level. Right, so you are doing like only firewood, I think. Right. And then you are gonna do some sticks. That's probably good enough. Some logs. We'll see what the math is with the logs. Let's get at least 150 logs. And then do some planks, will ya? Okay, 100 planks a day should be good. So let's maybe increase daily logs. Okay. So that's pretty good. And yeah, let's put the fishing people. Building must be constructed. Oh, is it not constructed? What? Silly me. Haven't I finished building the fishing? Huh. I do realize that the most logical for a city builder, like Zeus has taught me, would have been to, if I go with this type of housing block, to put, like, instead of having all the production on one side, it should have been in the middle somewhere so that everyone has easy access to it. Or at least do half of it here and duplicates over here. Like instead of 2 taverns, one there, one there. But I don't know, it just started with, I'm just gonna fool around and see if I can even do straight, excuse me, straight houses. And when I saw that that was working, I'm like, huh, well, I reached the road here, let me bend it upwards. And then I'm like, huh, this is turning into an awesome town. I'm going to transition everyone here. And then it was too late to change anything. Right, so I just want to go and drop off resources here. Because apparently these guys don't have them. So I'm going to drop off... Okay. Oh, okay. No, you guys have too many buckets, so I'm going to take some. But I am going to give you all your fishing spears, all your axes, take all your hammers, all your knives, pickaxes, scythes, sickles, shovels. I don't know if anyone's using a shovel. Um, okay, so that's all the tools. So that should be everything that you guys are using. So what do we have that's too much of? We have a bunch of firewood, but we're going to start selling that. Keep all the seeds there. We're selling some of those too. Oh my, we have a lot of iron ore. Okay, well, the smithy guys need to start working on that. I guess I need to tell the miner guys to calm down a bit. Okay, we have a lot of linen threads. That is amazing. I have a lot of stone. You guys don't need that much stone. You have a lot of straw. You don't need that much straw. You have a lot of bottles, so we need to amp production of wine and stuff. Alright, so what can I put here? Clay. Do you have enough clay? You have 680 clay. You have enough clay. Okay. What do I have that you need? Fertilizer. Do you have enough fertilizer? You do. Uh, Iron bars. I think you need iron bars. Maybe you have too much iron ore. Let me take that away from you. Linen fabric, linen thread. And okay. Everything else we've got. 10,000 straw. Yikes. So they should have everything that they need. In the top left here, we can see workers that are missing resources or they don't have tasks. So I'm waiting for that to sort itself out a little bit. Okay, so it looks like some people are missing stuff. In the extraction, herbalist hut. Oh yeah, wait. First we need to apparently finish building. Oh, I forgot to build the last roof tile. Silly me. Oh, I can parkour. That is sick. There. Now the fishing hut is complete. Alright, fishing hut. Let's assign a worker for you. Don't really have somebody too talented. So what you're doing is you're getting fish meat and you're making dried fish meat from it. What is the difference between this and this? Oh, that's different fish. Okay, now. So you need one fish meat to produce something like this. So if we do a 50-50, do we have an equal representation? No, we don't. We'll capture more than we produce. Okay. There, that's about even. Great. Cool. Alright, so you're working on that. This mine, we don't have enough people. Apparently we're getting too much iron. Don't know why that's the case, but we're getting stone from this one too. Okay, that's fine. So that seems to be the issue with the rest of the workers. So these two extractions. Alright, the herbalist hut, we didn't give an assignment. Okay, that's because I want to go to the kitchen and see what can they produce. Isn't the hunting lodge roasting meat? It's drying meat. Okay, I see. So then the kitchens need to be cooking the meat. Right. Okay. So what do we have here? We have cabbage and meat, stews, soup, mushroom soup, vegetable soup, porridge, porridge with apple, porridge with berries, meat with gravy. Scrambled egg sounds amazing. We don't have any eggs apparently. Hmm. Um, Meat tart. Oh, that requires a bunch of stuff, including eggs, which, why don't we have eggs? I'm so confused. I thought we had chickens and ducks. Isn't that double egg right there? Alright, so let's roast some meat. So how much meat are we getting from the hunting lodge? We are getting 136. So this kitchen will roast 136 meat per day, please. Okay, looks like that'll take two people quite a bit. 50%. Okay. Then the rest could be the fish. I mean, this is already 87. So let's just leave that there. Instead, let's go back here. So roasted meat is 1. And let's do something. Do we do a pottage with meat? Hmm. Well, then we should not do roast meat as much. So we're making 130. Okay. So let's bring this all back down. Let's do a... What else uses meat? Meat with gravy. But I need wooden plates. Yeah, let's do pottages, sure. I think I'm making cabbages, yeah. So 136 means I'll need like 40 of these a day. I don't know if I have enough cabbages. I'll need 80 cabbages a day for this. Okay, and the rest could be roasted meat. So the rest of the roasted meat has to be, I need 93 extra meat. So let's go to the hunting lodge and realign some stuff here. So we need to make 220. Okay, well that wasn't too hard. Okay, cool. So that's been done. So there you go, kitchen people. Now you have a task to do. Apparently that's not good enough for some of you. The second kitchen doesn't know what to do. Right, second kitchen. Guess what? You are going to be doing that mushroom soup. Oh, that requires meat too. Anything else we can do with the mushrooms? Then again, we are making a lot of fruit. Multigrain is nice. Fruit pie is interesting. Meat pie. For the pies we need, and the tarts we need eggs, which we don't have. Why don't we have eggs? I'm so puzzled. Why don't we? Because the hen house is producing 95 eggs a day. What is the goose hole doing? 33 a day. So we're getting 120 eggs a day. Where are those eggs? Oh, soured milk we started doing. I forgot. Okay, yeah, we do have enough cabbages, carrots, cherry wine, fish meat, honeycomb mead. Meat. We don't have eggs. Oh. I need... People demand. Bucket of milk. I told them to not consume it because we're making it into sour milk. I need to tell them to not eat egg. I did tell them to not eat egg. We just don't have any. I'm confused. Is the game bugged? How do I not have any eggs if nobody's using them? Hmm. Most confusing. Okay. Um... So I guess what we could do is try and do a mushroom soup, and I need red pine, bolete, and parasol. So that's what the herbalist is going to do. Okay, there, just so we have an equal amount. Okay, and then the second kitchen can do a bunch of those. And we might need even more meat. We'll see how much. And holy smokes, it's been an hour already. An hour of showing off a bit of the town and then micromanaging. Yeah, this is my little town that I've created. Oh, look at all these mushrooms. So we still have to transition people over and check our supplies and see if everything's being utilized properly and how we can make everything run efficiently. And we'll try and do that next episode. See you then.